What's going on, people? It is a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Today, we're going to talk about some stuff that's a little different. Vanity metrics. Because I keep forgetting about this 30-second delay. But anywho, we won't worry about it. But there are many people who are kind of caught up in vanity metrics. And vanity metrics are essentially your followers, your subscriber count, and these other things that without the proper context really don't matter. Don't matter at all, will not be making you any money, and it's the way that it is. People are really hung up on that stuff because I saw somebody, because I read everything. I may not respond to it, but I read everything. And someone came in today and I just started laughing because I'm a hard one to keep up with, right? There's a lot of stuff that I have going on. A lot of stuff, right? And let me find it. Hold on a second. I will find it very quickly because I know exactly where it is. And for those of you who are wondering what's happening with Disruptive Circus, we had technical issues, and I may delay the lunch like Monday, maybe another week, because there's some things we got to work out that I was given the wrong information. And here it was. Here it is. Hey, Glendon, is this the real Kung Fu Hustler? No, it's the Hustler's Kung Fu. See, marketing is very important here. I thought you'd have 5,000 Facebook friends and God knows how many followers. I love your mindset, brother. Thank you. Now, this isn't a slam or anything. It's just there are many people who don't know I have another Facebook page. And going on that knowledge and using action, I realized something was fundamentally wrong. I had thousands of friends on that Facebook page. I mean, slowly and systematically, I've been getting rid of people. I think I'm down to 1,200 because that's the first Facebook page. I don't know how old that sucker is. And I just noticed behavior was very different than I like the new Facebook page, which, since we're talking about vanity metrics, let me go ahead and give you the metrics because I don't know how many friends I have. Okay, 750. It's consistently going up, right? Well, I'm building that page so differently than the last page because the last page I didn't build. It just kind of happened. Whereas, and all of this makes sense with you, for those of you who are interested in video marketing, and for you who are looking at the real metrics versus vanity metrics. Because vanity metrics will lead you astray. There are people who have millions of followers on social media. I'm going to give you two cases. There's Soulja Boy, who has, I believe, 15 million followers across all of his Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, collectively. And he did this $400 million deal with this company in terms of representing their interest, right? Now, there are other people who are not Soulja Boy, who are not rappers, who are not, because we're going to talk about the automatic followability of fame. And there are people who have 2 and 3 million followers, but they're somewhat incongruent. They're somewhat unfiltered. And they cannot get a $400 million deal like Soulja Boy. They couldn't get a $100 million deal. I mean, many of these folks are struggling. They are struggling to make money. And part of that is the lack of a fundamental understanding of how these things work, because those are vanity metrics. If you have a large following or a large Facebook group or a large Twitter following, a large Instagram following, large YouTube following, and these other things, but you struggle to make money, there is something wrong with how this thing was built. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. And part of that problem is not understanding what the final outcome should have been. And that's what's killing people, because it's just like, get a following. There's much advice out here. Build a big following, right? Figure out what you're going to sell later. I think that is really jacked up advice. I think that's going to lead you astray. I think that's problematic. That is just the wrong way from where I sit to go about it. Hold on a second. It just, that's no good. That just doesn't work. Now, there's a lot of vanity metrics, and you'll see it on Facebook, because I'm going to explain to you how if you want to spend maybe $10,000, you can get 100,000 likes on Facebook. That's a vanity metric. I know many people who've done it. They'll start off some, and within no time, they'll have 50, 60, 70, 80, I mean, literally weeks or a few months, right? So they have that metric, but they spent 10 grand to do some window dressing. One guy, he wanted to consult with video, and he was one of those, I'm building a $100 million company in the next 5 years. And I was just, whenever I hear that, I pause. Elon Musk did not set out to build $1 billion company. He set out to build the best company he could, times 2, with Tesla and SpaceX. He went for development, not the valuation. And that's the thing. Like, the quickest way to become a billionaire is to serve a few million people. That's the formula. You have something that serves millions of people who will pay you for it. You could turn that into billions of dollars of income. But many people are looking at the income, the valuation, the vanity metrics first, and the actual service later. And that's problematic. That's a big, big problematic, because one of the things that I'm doing, and I'm going to start this for those of you who are interested in video marketing. And let's be really clear. I understand most of you are not interested in video marketing. You don't want anything to do with YouTube. You don't want anything to do with video. If you want to do video, many of you don't want to put your face out there. You don't want to expose yourself. You don't want to see people see you and ridicule you and make jokes and deal with trolls. I get that. I totally get that. But video is hands down the most powerful social media medium we have. It is the most powerful thing out there. Correctly harnessed, it can make you hundreds of dollars within a few weeks, and correctly harnessed can make you hundreds of thousands of dollars with the right programs. So with video marketing therapy, and I'm building a new YouTube channel. We have so much stuff going on this week, but I'm going to start that next week. And for those of you who want to learn how to do video correctly and make money with it, you're going to want to be part of that journey. Because I was in the group this morning, because there's a video market therapy. I got the group, and I put in some stuff about what I'm doing with this channel. And it was kind of blowing some people's minds, because there's what you think that works, and there's it's amazing, because this channel, I am getting more views, because I'm looking here in the hold on a second. I'm looking at this. I'm actually, hold on a second. I'm going to do something. I'll keep talking while I work it out. But I'm sitting here, right, and I am looking at what vidIQ, which is one of the resources I use for YouTube. I'm looking at it, and it's completely wrong. It is, I'm going to show you just how wrong it is. Hold on a second. I need to actually put together this screen, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my screen, and that way you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Because make sure I don't have any volume. Well, I have to have a little volume, just a little bit. Okay, so I've got that. And I will show you this, because it's crazy, because this is a vanity thing, except it's in the wrong direction. Let's see which one. I think that's the one I need. Hold on. Okay. It's been a while since I did this. Just bear with me. And I need to hook up some audio. There we go. And booyah. All right. You're actually looking at this whole thing. And all right, I'm going to show you, like over here to my right, you can see SEO score 58.1. You can see monthly revenue 467. You can see views from the last 30 days. Now that is correct. That's correct. This is incorrect. That's kind of correct right now. And let's see. All right, so hold on to your panties. So I'm going to show you the reality of how wrong this stuff can be. So we'll go here and show you the truth. Like you saw that the income was like $400, right? So we'll go for the last 30 days. All right, so it's 4 times as much as what you're seeing. And that was actually wrong because it's 10,000 less. And we will go with subscribers once again, because I'm putting up so many videos, right? A lot of people are freaking out. I actually gained 1,287 subscribers, but because so many people left, it looks like I only got 564. So this is what I mean by vanity metrics. You can't really go by that stuff because it could be so wrong, it could be so off that you could be induced to do. See, I don't even have to go back and do all that. You could be induced to do the wrong thing following what I call false narratives. So that's why you got to do your own work. You have to build up your numbers and things like that. You have to pay attention to that stuff and really, really know where you stand. Because like I said, actually it was off 20. It was off 20,000 views. And yeah, that was off. You know, certain numbers just don't change because they are pretty consistent. And like, you know, this is right. 20 is Friday. One of the reasons, because let's see, we will go back to my my posting schedule. I post Monday through Thursday for a reason. And this is part of things that you will learn about doing video correctly. When you get into your analytics, you'll find out what days that people actually pay attention to you. I can get some views on like Sundays before football season. Sunday through Thursday, I rocked out, right? Football season started. Saturdays, whether it's football season or not, don't really do that well. And it's been like that for years based upon the audience that I have. But Sunday with football season, it doesn't really make any sense for me to post. That's where my video inventory that's already up will carry the day, because that's been going up in terms of views. That's been going up in terms of AdSense because my video inventory is increasing. And you know, that's just one of the things. You got to start living in your analytics. Now, this is something else too. I'm going to show you, let's see. I'm going to find out if it's still true, because today is my evaluation day. What I do is I have a few channels that I track, people who are long-term YouTubers. So every now and then I'll go in and look at what they're doing to see where they're standing. And it's become kind of crazy with this new rule. This new algorithm is no joke. Let's see. We will go with, and a lot of people have left YouTube and gone to Facebook. That's a big migration. Many people have done that because if you understand Facebook advertising and you're good at it, it can be extremely powerful. It can be very, very powerful. But if you don't know what you're doing, it can be horrible. It can be literally horrible. Okay. Here's the guy who I've been watching ever since I've been on YouTube. And apparently, I don't know what's going on because, I check in with him. But he took a few months off, right? And let's see. We'll go down here because here it is. He took a few months off and he was one of the top tech reviewers for a while. And look what happened. I mean, he's still doing better than most people, right? Because he's still, and subscriber rank is by the number of subscribers you already have, not how many you get, because you can see he's just not getting a lot of new subscribers for some reason. I don't know why, but he isn't. And this used to be much higher if you go down here. And the thing is, if you take, here's another one. Let's see, someone else I watch from time to time because I popped in. I hadn't seen what he's been doing for a while because I've been so busy. But let's see if it's going to find it. Apparently, he's taking some time off. Here we go. Come on. And maybe a month. He's lost literally 37%. And this has gone down there 50%. I've been seeing this all morning from folks who've kind of taken a break. As long, if you're going to do YouTube, you could take a break for a month, right? After that, your channel starts crashing, and I'm going to tell you why. Part of the reason that it starts crashing is the inventory, the aggregate of inventory on YouTube is so fast and furious, right? They have no need to promote you if you're not promoting yourself. There's just no need for that. That they don't. It's as I put into my group, and I'll tell you this. Let's take Philip DeFranco. Let's take the top 1% of all YouTubers, right? If an alien came down in a spaceship and took all of them, every last one of the top 1%, how long, just put this in the comments, how long do you think it would take for them to be replaced? Just put your estimate of how much time it would take for them to be replaced. The top 1%, these are people with 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5, 10, 20 million subscribers. If all of those people with 1 million subscribers to up to 25 million disappeared, how long do you think it would take all of them to be replaced? Just put that in the comments. And you will see this all over the place. And let's see, let me find this article. Let's see, 1 million followers, because this would be good for you. 1 million followers and broke. I think it's the economics of being a social media star. The economics. Let's see. Let me find it for you. All right. The set. Here we go. I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to give it to you. For those who want to take a little time and check it out. I'm going to just read some of this stuff to you because I know this since I do this. And let's see. It was so painfully awkward the night Brittany Ashley, a lesbian stoner in red lipstick, was at Everly, a popular farm-to-table spot in West Hollywood. The restaurant was hosting BuzzFeed's Golden Globes party. For the past 2 years, Ashley has been one of the most visible actresses on the company's 4 YouTube channels, which altogether have 17 million subscribers. She stars in Baldy videos with titles like How to Win the Breakup or Masturbation, Guys versus Girls, many of which racks up millions of views. The awkward part was that Ashley wasn't there to celebrate with BuzzFeed. She was there to serve them, not realizing that her handful of weekly waitressing shifts at Everly paid most of her bills. A co-worker from the video production site asked Ashley if her serving tray was a bit. It was not. See, this is the thing. I'm going to leave that up while I talk. You can put it down. Get rich dialogue. There are many YouTubers or social media people who are in this spot who have on the street recognition. I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I have people who recognize me in public right now. Will, a guy, ran up into me in Whole Foods the other day, right? And it's just amazing that so many people, and this is what about the vanity metrics part of how many people are, doing this, and they're just not making any money. They're just not. They're just not making any money. I mean, it's common. It's just really, really common. And what I'll do for you folks who are here, well, it's like I said, it's easy to find. Let's pop out of there. And let's see what we got here. Rules for Rebels. Great watch time. Thanks. Camilla Willow 3 a week. Sassy Moxie 2 immediately. Rules for Rebels 10 days. Charlton 3 days. 13 hours 47 seconds. Marva Peterson 1 year. Camilla, did she start her own channel? She could have gained followers from BuzzFeed's channel. I'll talk about that in a minute. But Sassy Moxie 2 is correct. If an alien came down and took the top 1% of all YouTubers, they would immediately be replaced because there's a hierarchy and there are many people who are waiting for those spots. So, if, like I just showed you with Social Blade, you go ahead and slip, someone else will take your position just like that. There is no waiting. There's no days. There's no week. If you like Soldier Knows Best, anyone, these are folks with active and engaged followings who've taken just a month off, and they've lost 30 to 40% of their subscribers and view counts in just 1 month. If you take, Soldier, I know he took like 2 months off. He came back and did something, but the carnage is on. I did a video. It's on here. You can find it. I broke my YouTube channel. I saw what was happening on a granular level, and I realized that if I didn't do something, my channel was going to break anyway. That's how vicious this new YouTube algorithm is. It does not care about you. It is just like if you're not putting out content 3 times a week, unless it's just amazing or you've built some kind of following, you're going to be in trouble. I'm going to show you someone else who I talked about her before, but let's see. I won't do it like that. I'll do it like this. I'll go in this way so I can still check out the comment section for the peeps who are asking questions. Let's see. Let me go ahead and show you this. And let's see. And what she's done, because I didn't know how this was going to go. She's super smart with what she did. When the movie The Suicide Squad Suicide Squad came out, there was a huge number of, a lot of chatter, a massive buzz. There was tons of reviews. So Suicide Squad was a very, very hot and juicy keyword. It was just literally dripping, right? So when I found Jenny, she had like 3,000 subscribers, right? This was August. She's got 53. She had like 3 when it started. Now, she's really smart because she realized that she had to keep doing what drew those people in. And apparently she's a member of that tribe of folks who like fiction, fantasy, cosplay, because if she's going in here, Mace Windu from Star Wars, Batman versus Superman script doctor, 5 dumb episode theories of Star Wars. Is Rey if Rey is a Skywalker, BB Gate. I mean, she's just really good with getting those juicy high search terms for her peeps. And it's just, and this is what's really funny. This is an old channel, But the fact that, and this is super important, since this is popping up in her thing, she may be popping up in there. So let's go over here and see what's happening with Rules for Rebels. Are you monetized on Twitter video? I want to get in. Nope. I don't do anything on Twitter. And since I'm going to actually show you something that I saw this morning, I'm going to find it. Yeah, well, I think that's her niche, and I think that's her because she's well versed in all of this stuff. She doesn't have to think about it. She just knows this stuff, right? So I think that's just who she is. But I'm going to go over here to video creators, and I'm going to let you listen to something. Well, maybe I might. Okay. This came out, and see, I'm going to have to turn it up. Let's see, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to just let you listen to something in a second. And I'll pull it back so I don't get any echo. Hold on.
And welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so that you can reach people and impact them with the message that you are. Oh, I could subscribe to this channel. So just asking them, giving them a little bit of a reminder is often a good idea too. Number 5, pay close attention to your audience retention graphs in your YouTube analytics, which will give you more about that. Number 6, I recommend more likely to watch this. It's working well for them. What design layout principles? Learn. Some of you guys are like, you know what? I don't think it's possible anymore to become a YouTube star and grow a YouTube channel.
All right, this is the part.
Really not true. I work with channels that have gone from 0 channel at all to 60 million views a month in only like 3 or 4 months. Others have gone to 20 million views in 9 months. Guys, you can do this. It's still possible. What those channels did to accelerate their learning curve is some of them were publishing 3, 4, 5 videos a day. That's right, every day. I can't do that. Not everyone can do that.
Okay. You heard that? Let's get rid of the echo. Now, I started the phase 1 of my of putting up 5 videos a day for 7 days a week. Then phase 1 ended, and then I went into phase 2. I was just looking at that, and I was just amazed to hear that because my intention was totally different. I was kind of like, someone remodels their kitchen. Well, I was remodeling the channel. That was my thing. And I knew that fall was coming. I knew that we had, the kids were going back to school. So I knew that there was going to be a great opportunity because during in the winter months, people watch a lot of YouTube at work, right? So I wanted to build that inventory. But when I heard him say that, and then I saw someone in the comments say something else, because, once we get to, phase 1 is done. That was to get the first 100 done to change the face of the channel. And I was like, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. And I will walk you through this. Let's just come in here. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about because all of this is very important if at some point you want to start a YouTube channel. Okay. First thing that I did was I got rid of a lot of the ambiguity because you would come to my channel and it's like, what was it about? Tips on how to make money without a job, new videos Monday through Thursday. And, sometimes I do more videos than that. But that's the core, and that's going to probably be in effect for another 2 months. But this was phase 1, to get the face of the channel congruent, to get some very unique thumbnails. So if someone saw some of my stuff somewhere else, they would be like, oh, I know who that is. And, I was just looking through it on my phone, and it makes such a big difference. There are people who do vlog style thumbnails where They don't put anything except their face, and that's cool for their fan base. But if you're building a business channel and you're trying to get money out of people, you've got to come at it a different way. So now, it's just really different, unique. And let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's going to be 8 playlists when I'm done, because there's a new thing that I'm going to do. It's just I have to do this step by step, because I'm the only one that can do this. And that's another thing about doing video. It's hard to bring in a team unless you've got some change to spend. It's very challenging in that regard. So that's one of the things. So that was phase 1. Now we're into phase 2, which is to get 500 videos up before Christmas. So when someone comes to the channel, they can get that Netflixing going. I saw a comment. It's like, man, I just found you yesterday and I've watched 30 videos. That's one of my reasons that my watch time has gone up. My watch time was 4 minutes and something in July. Now it's between 7:30 and sometimes, depending upon the week and what I put up, it'll go up to as high as 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Now, that is a reason that I get some really juicy ads, which is the reason my AdSense is so high, because there are people out there, my CPM is damn near $15 for the US. And then it's 13 for Canada and European countries. It goes down to $10. So if I was getting exclusively USA views, I would be making 3 times the money I'm making. Most of my views are, about 80%, 90%. They're from outside the United States. So that's why certain playlists work really well and certain playlists don't. So that's going to be the thing. And, I'm just putting it out there for folks who want to do this, because the possibility to make money is still there, because as I showed you earlier, you got people who've been doing this for a while and they haven't been paying attention, and they don't know that when they take that extended break. Like, I've got a conference that I'm going to, and while I'm at that conference, you will not know that I'm at that conference, because the posting is going to keep going on, because YouTube's got this wonderful thing, this scheduling feature of going ahead, and I can schedule, into infinity. I can schedule out 2 years. One time I made a mistake and I didn't schedule my video correctly. And I scheduled it 2 years in the future. Then one day I saw this video and I was like, where the hell did that come from? So it works. You got to build an inventory, and you have to really, really understand this new beast. It is very, very challenging for most folks. And I could literally go on the Social Blade and show you person after person, YouTuber after YouTuber, who isn't paying attention to this thing. And that's why so many new YouTube stars are popping up. Folks are literally going from nothing to 1 million followers, or in the case of What's Inside, 3 million subscribers in a year. So there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of things that you can do. There's just so many ways that you can come at it, and it's good and it's bad, because if you're afraid of hard work, don't start a YouTube channel. Don't get into video marketing. You're just going to hurt yourself. It makes no sense for you to do that whatsoever. But if you're not afraid of hard work, and if you're willing to do what you need to do, the opportunities are wide open. They are wide open. And just to hear that reinforcement, because the only reason I'm not posting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is there's just not a lot of difference. It just really isn't. And that's why I do the bulk of my posting Monday through Thursday, because analytically, those are better days. And the fall off is significant. Why? College football season. 92% of the people that watch this channel are male. Weekends, chores, hanging with friends. It makes sense when you look at that from that vantage point. So for those of you who want to get into it, and just to give you, for some folks, because I get this question all the time, like, yo, man, how long is this going to last? Video marketing therapy is a long-term project. It's okay. I did not mean to do all that, but it's a long-term project, and it's just something that I'm going to be doing for a long time, because video is not ever going anywhere. Video was yesterday, video is today, video's tomorrow. How we consume it, technology is going to change a little of that. But the reality is, this is a great time to get into video marketing. Let's see. It actually went through. So there's a link, and this is how it works. You go ahead and subscribe, then friend me on Facebook, and I will add you to the group. There's a lot of juicy stuff there for you, and there will be a lot more coming next week when I launch video. Next week, or maybe Wednesday, when I launch video marketing therapy. A lot of stuff that's going to come. A lot of stuff. Okay, so thank you, folks, for checking in. If anyone's got a question, hit me up real quick, because I'm going to be out of here since it is Friday. You know how Fridays are. These are these wonderful days where people chill out and relax. And I got stuff to do. But anyone that's got a question, say it now, or hold your peace until next time. Let me see what else. I'm actually surprised I got this many people, because, with it being Friday and lunchtime in the middle of the day for many places, it's just going to be interesting. Okay, I will catch you guys later. Let me shut this puppy off. And y'all, let's see, we'll have a great day.